What's up, my badass lovelies? So, 2019 is here. Man, I hope that you are excited as I am. And looking back on 2018 and being able to celebrate yourself for all of those hard fucking moments that you were able to overcome. Those moments where you didn't want to go to the gym, but you did it anyways. You didn't want to take massive, messy fucking action and not know where you were going to fall. The times that you jumped off a cliff and assembled an airplane on the way down before you hit the floor. And just all of the crazy shit, both, the good, bad, ugly that happened in the last 12 months of your life. And I think it's a beautiful place for us to sit and reflect on where we came from, but also where we're going to go. If you haven't already sat down and created a list for yourself for 2019 of the goals you want to hit, the targets that you're reaching for, what do you want? What are you going to accomplish in the next 12 months? Because I can assure you that if you do not take the time to sit down and map out a plan on how you're going to achieve these goals, you're not going to show up for yourself. It's like living in the mindset of, I hope this happens. I hope that I lose the weight. I hope that I quit my job. I hope that I'm able to leave this toxic relationship that's been suppressing me. Babe, quit hoping. Get on it. Start executing a plan. Because let's be real. You're either in a position right now and you're listening to this and you've decided, yeah, I fucking killed 2018 and you are damn proud of what you accomplished, or you're sitting there being like, holy fuck, another 12 months of my life has gone by and I didn't show up as the best version of myself. I didn't show up for myself. I didn't accomplish the things that I set out to last year, and that's okay, but don't do it again. Don't be that same person going into 2019 who's going to be sitting here this time next year being like, Jesus fucking Christ, dude, what's it going to take for you to show up for yourself? What is it going to take for you to make the hard choice, to leave the relationship, quit your job, lose the weight, stay consistent? There's 3 phases of mastery. And the first phase is, wow, new and shiny, and we're super excited. And we all go through this, especially at this time of year. And this phase tends to last about 2 to 3 weeks on average. And then you hit the phase of resistance. And resistance is, wow, this is a little bit harder than I thought it was going to be. And there's 2 types of people. There's the type of people that hit the point of resistance and they have the mindset and belief, I'm just going to keep showing up when most people would quit because this isn't permanent. Or you get discouraged and you go back to your old ways. And then when you go back to your old ways, a new thing comes up. And ooh, that's new and shiny. And then you run the same cycle over and over and over again. So if you're sitting here listening to this being like, oh, fuck me, like I do that all the time. You don't have to. You don't have to be that person. You don't have to start your new year like that. You don't have to let yourself down again. So what happens after the point of resistance? It's the phase of mastery. It's where you've put in the work. You've shown up for yourself consistently over a long period of time, doing the small, repetitive tasks to get you to where you want to be. Success isn't this overnight thing. Success isn't you just wake up one day and you have 6 figures in the fucking bank. And you don't wake up one day and all of a sudden you just have abs and you've been partying all weekend and eating like shit for 6 months. Success is a series of very small decisions you've made over a long period of time that get you to a moment of reflection where you're able to look back on how far you've come, being like, Jesus Christ, I've moved mountains in the last couple months. But you can't see that when you're in it. You can't see where you're going when you're in the midst of the fucking storm, which is going through the resistance. It's waking up and going to the gym when you don't really want to do it. It's saying no to the shit that you used to say maybe to, and having that 30 seconds of gut-curdling anxiety, but you push through it anyways. It's the moment of saying, you know what, dude, this relationship doesn't serve me anymore. And even though I'm scared to be alone and I don't know what's going to happen, I'm going to walk away from it anyways because I know on the other side of this, it's fucking growth. And all of these decisions that you make over a long period of time get you to these beautiful moments of self-reflection where you're able to stand there, look at yourself in the mirror and be like, yeah, I showed up as the most badass version of myself, and you can be proud. So I don't want you to go into this next year not knowing what it is you're trying to hit, not being clear on the targets that you've set for yourself. I want you to take some time and I want you to sit down. What do you want to accomplish? Our subconscious mind works best in numbers of 3s. So your subconscious mind basically goes 1, 2, 3, many. Anything after 3, it shuts down. So I want you to take some time and really focus on what are the top 3 goals for you. What do you really, really want to accomplish? And I want you to sit down. I want you to write them out in a journal, on a piece of paper, and why. Why do you need to accomplish this? Because goals don't fucking mean anything if you don't back them up with a feeling. I could sit here and be like, I want to lose 20 pounds. Why do you want to do it? To be skinny. That's not enough of a reason. That's not the shit that's going to get you up at 4 a.m. to hit the gym if you're busy the entire afternoon and you can't have any other time of the day to do it except first thing in the morning. Not having a compelling enough reason why you need to show up for yourself in the moments that you're going to hit this phase of resistance, you'll derail. You won't show up for yourself. You won't stay committed, and you'll be fucking pissed when you don't see the results that you want by the work you didn't do. So I want you to get super clear. Why do you want these things? What is it going to give you? And if you don't do it, even more so, this is one of the most important parts. If you do not accomplish these goals, what are you going to lose? What is it going to cost you from not losing the weight this year? What is it going to cost you from not investing in yourself? What is it going to cost you from staying in this toxic relationship? What is it going to cost you for letting yourself down another year in a row? Where is your life going to be negatively 5 years from now, 10 years from now, 20 years from now, if you don't start working on this shit today? And you have to get a very clear picture of what this is going to cost in your life. We like to water shit down. We like to sugarcoat it. Are you happy in your relationship? Yes or no? Well, when it's good, it's great. And when it's bad, it's fucking horrible. But it's good the majority of the time. That's super watered down. Of course you can't make a decision with that because you're not allowing yourself to feel the pain of what it's like to stay in this toxic relationship. No different with your weight, your health, and fitness goals. Are you happy right now with the current state of your body and the way you prioritize your health? Well, it's okay. It's really not that big of a deal. I'm just big boned. That's super watered down. Of course you don't show up for yourself because you don't actually fucking hate where you're at in your life. And that's what needs to happen. And I'm not sitting here trying to preach negativity on any of you guys, but I want you to get real with yourself, but don't stay there. That's the biggest thing. I want you to feel it. I want you to understand, fully feel, and absorb in how emotionally fucked up are you going to be if you do not complete these goals in the new year, and what is this going to cost you in a year from now, 5 years from now, 10 years from now? And then the next phase of this is, what are you going to gain? What's it going to give you? How fucking good are you going to feel when you lose the weight you want, when you look at yourself in the mirror and you can wear that crop top for the first time and not be insecure about people judging you out in public? When you can run up the stairs with a load of groceries and not be huffing and puffing, trying to get a breath of fresh air because you can't breathe. How good is it going to feel to walk away from that guy who calls you down all the time, who makes fun of you in front of your friends and makes you feel insignificant as fuck and doesn't support you on your growth and your journey and your goals? How good is it going to feel to walk away from that dead relationship with your mom and not have to sit there at family get-togethers and feel like shit while she makes fun of you in front of everybody in the family? How good are you going to feel putting in your notice at your job that sucks the fucking soul out of you every Monday and gives you anxiety Sunday night when you're packing your lunch before going to work in the morning? How good are you going to feel when you know for absolute fucking certain that over the course of these 12 months, you were in the driver's seat of your life and you said no to the shit that you used to say maybe to. You said yes to the things that were scary. And even though you had to white knuckle it through, you showed up for yourself and you did it anyways. How good are you going to feel sitting here this time next year, looking at this journal entry that you're going to create today, being like, holy fuck, I did all of this and then some. That's the point I want you to get to. I want you to write a list that's so compelling. Create a future that's so compelling for yourself that you have no problem showing the fuck up day in and day out every day for the next 365 days, and you don't bitch out when it gets hard. You don't put in half the effort. You show up every day and you show up as the happiest version of yourself, because this isn't a punishment. Going after and achieving your goals and doing the hard work isn't a punishment to you. It's not negative. It's not a burden and a weight that you have to fucking carry. It's a goddamn opportunity for you to be able to go after the things you want and have them because you deserve them. And you deserve to be the most badass version of yourself. So get super clear today, guys. I don't want you going into the new year not having a clue what the fuck it is you want and how you're going to get there. And start surrounding yourself with people that raise your frequency, that lift you up, who support you, who are there for you. And I know that sometimes we don't find that with our friends and our family and maybe the close people we have in a relationship. But reach out, hire a mentor, get in a community of people that are going to inspire you. Go to a meetup group. If you don't have the funds to invest in yourself right now, find a way to create those funds, to be able to put yourself in circles with people who are traveling in the direction that you want to go. Because if you want to fast track your success and your growth this year, you need to change the circle in which you're traveling in. And I guess my number one question for you is to take a look around you right now and audit your circle, audit your friend group. Are you the hardest worker in the room? Are you the smartest person? Are you the happiest person? And if you are, get in a new fucking circle, man, because if you want to grow, you got to get uncomfortable to do it. So I hope this helps. Good luck in 2019. I can't wait to watch all of my badass lovelies slay their fucking goals and show up for themselves. And let's do this.